From Appleton, Wisconsin, this is APTV.
Welcome to APTV, episode 506 for Thursday, September 7th, 2023.
This week we have banter, news, updates, road trip exploits, and it was a road trip. Hobonichi, a sailor cruise, Sheaffer 100s, Lamy gift sets, a contest winner, a new contest, plus a gorgeous platinum that is coming soon.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Brian.
Did you know green is my favorite color?
No.
Yeah, I love it more than blue and yellow combined.
We made Justin laugh. Location bumper. Anderson Pens.
I've been there. I've seen this one. I know this one.
Time for another look at our new store now that we've had some time to make ourselves at home, although 2 posters fell down. Plus, we didn't want to make Justin go outside for a location bumper today as it's an uncomfortable 90 degrees. So
it is way too hot.
We are
way too hot.
Thoughtful. Say thank you, Justin.
All right. Tomorrow, Friday, September 8th, is International Literacy Day. Celebrations have taken place annually around the world since 1967 to remind us of the importance of literacy as a matter of dignity and human rights, and to advance us towards a more literate and sustainable society.
Yes, absolutely. Saturday, reading is important.
That's good color commentary. Yes.
Reading is very important.
It is
I taught
very
my
important.
kids to read
Absolutely.
very early.
Yes.
Education is the one thing no one can take away from you.
Yep.
Saturday, September 10th, is Grandparents' Day. This holiday is celebrated to show the bond between grandparents and grandchildren. It honors grandparents and gives children the opportunity to become aware of the strength, wisdom, and guidance older people can offer.
And we will never be grandparents.
Well, don't say never.
Don't say never.
Don't jinx it.
Not yet, anyway. So, happy Grandparents' Day to those who are.
News.
There might be something in the background that
This is
different.
just crazy. This is old school us.
This is old. Well,
this is
you know,
old
you know,
school us. We took a road trip to Arkansas. 28 hours, down and back. Stopped for breakfast.
You're skipping over a lot of the pertinent details, aren't you?
Came back. No,
There we go. That's it.
that's
Okay,
pretty
moving
much-
on.
yeah,
We got
moving
pens
on.
this week. No, so like almost 2 years ago now, I remember this day vividly.
We should almost back up before then.
Before 2 years ago?
We have
should
a
back
collection.
up. We should back up to 9 years ago?
Yes.
About 9 years ago?
So 9-ish years ago at an auction, was it Columbus?
It was Columbus.
In
absolutely,
Columbus,
yeah.
Ohio, when we got the John Holland picture, and I nicknamed him the dead guy, and it's been a joke ever since. We also won at auction a Schaefer statue of a wedding couple. Sort of looks like a cake topper.
I think it's right behind us.
Yeah, the happy couple, and that started us collecting the other Schaefer display statues.
I'd never seen them really before, so
But
we didn't know how many there were.
We'd
but
only been married a year or two, and we thought it was cool, so we bid on it. Turns out one of our friends was sitting in the aisle across from us, and we kept bidding against each other, and finally Bob looks over and says, "Oh, are you guys bidding on that? I'm done." And we got it, and then eventually we found the others in the series. And we have
The wedding couple,
the wedding couple,
Father's Day, Mother's Day, first day of school, and graduation.
Yes.
Now, it should be mentioned there is, thus far, I don't know anybody that has found any mention of these statues, and they're big. They're a couple feet and a half tall.
heavy.
There's no mention of these anywhere, but they were clearly used by retailers. They're plaster. To show off, to give people ideas of gift-giving occasions for Schaefer pens.
Right.
So if you haven't already thought that Father's Day is a great time to give a gift,
Right.
here it is.
And
so
then
we don't know how many there are.
But most people knew, oh yeah, there's a
They know the
five of
five.
them. And then I don't know how or when we heard about the sixth, but it was
Kind of in passing.
epically mythical. And I'm not exaggerating. Like, people are like, oh yeah, maybe. And
There's
like,
no picture.
somebody knew, maybe I saw one once, or I mean, we'd talk to people who worked for Schaefer, and it was like, yeah, I think there was a Christmas. And I think it was bigger.
Yeah, about twice the size.
And that was pretty much all we knew. Nobody we knew had one. Nobody we knew remembers seeing one.
Couldn't tell us what it looked like.
Except it was
There was a Christmas.
bigger. And so we were always on the lookout.
Yeah. So, and we've probably seen, I recounted, I've done this multiple times since we were in the car for so long, probably less than 20.
Oh, I would say less than 10.
There's less than 20 total because
Okay.
we have other friends that have them, and the Schaefer Museum has 3. That's 4.
But seeing them out, we've only seen a handful of others to buy.
Yeah. So, in total, maybe less than 20 of these that we know of.
Right.
Nobody has the Christmas. Nobody's ever seen it. Couldn't tell
Right.
us. So 2 years ago, actually it'd be 2 years ago, right around the Ohio pen show time, because I didn't go 2 years ago. And I'm sitting at my kitchen table. You were in Chicago, and I'm flipping through Facebook, having dinner, and I see a post that shows the Christmas statue. And some guy who was not a pen collector happened across it, wanted to learn more about it, so he heard there was a Little Rock pen club, and he took it to the pen club, and somebody took a picture of it.
And that somebody put it on
They
Facebook.
put it on Facebook.
Not the man who owned it.
Yeah, no, not the man who owned it. He didn't do it. So I see this, and I kind of freak out.
I was going to say Brian freaked out. Yep.
And
OMFG.
I immediately messaged the person who took the picture. I said, who has it? Is it for sale? I would like to buy it. And messaging went back and forth, and I ended up calling our friends, the Bylers, who were actually at the Ohio show, because I wasn't sure that if they were at the pen club meeting or not.
Right.
And finally, somehow, luckily, we actually got the gentleman's phone number. I called him, sent him a text, and I made him an offer. And he said, "No, it's not for sale. I'm not a pen collector, but I really like it. It's a really cool
It's
piece." So I made him one of these offers where I was like, "Well, you can't turn this offer down."
He did.
He did, and it shocked me. And so of course Friday is Hobonichi Day, and
So now fast forward to this week.
fast forward to this week. Friday is Hobonichi Day. We're packing orders. I've got my phone in my pocket. I'm
Not paying
I'm
attention.
not paying attention to anything. Friday comes and goes. Saturday we get up. We come into the store 10 to 2.
Customer keeps us late. And it's just, it's nonstop busy.
It's a busy day. We leave. We got some errands to run. We get dinner. And Saturdays we always
We get lunch.
We get lunch. Saturdays usually we take a nap after work.
awesome.
So at the end of the
awesome.
week we go home. We take a nap, and we take a nap, and it's a little bit later than normal. I think we wake up around 7:30.
7:30ish, yeah. Because we were
7:30
on
at
the
night.
road by 8:30.
And I'm checking my phone. I see, I've got some phone calls. And normally it's, any of a number of spammy business calls.
Right.
And I see this one from Little Rock. I said, well, that's different. And it left me a message. And I look, and I start listening to it. And I grab Lisa.
We're still in bed. I'm thinking about getting up. I got to go do laundry or whatever. And he grabs me by my knee and grips it. And I'm thinking, okay, God forbid it's somebody in our family
Yeah,
or one of the
yeah.
Bylers
Yeah,
is
sorry,
hurt.
didn't mean
or, it's one of those total spammy, you're going to lose your Yelp thing or whatever, Google's calling, all the spammy crap you get. Oh my God, you got to hear this one. This is new. And then I hear a little bit in the background, and then Brian starts to talk about statue. I get up, I get dressed, I start to switch from my big purse to my little travel purse, and it's okay, we're going to have to go.
He remembered me after almost 2 years and said, I'm
ready.
I called him up, said, let's, and I had actually texted our friends down in Little Rock. I say, hey, listen, are you going to be driving up to the Ohio show in November? Because we cannot ship this.
Right.
This is too fragile. It will break. That didn't pan out. And so I said, well,
I just said, we're going to have to drive.
she volunteered.
We're going to have to drive because, and this is Saturday night, so we have Sunday off. We're always closed. And Monday was Labor Day, so we didn't have to be at the store. We'd planned to, but it's the only time we're going to be able to take the time without short staffing Dave, and so.
So it worked out, and it was funny because he says, well, I'm in the antiques business. I've shipped things before. I said, absolutely not.
Nope.
I said, we can leave in 15 minutes. We will be there tomorrow morning. And he said, well, that's one scenario I didn't think of. And, you haven't met us. So we literally got everything together. We actually had to make a trip to the store because we had stuff in the car.
Trunk full of stuff. And we wanted to get extra packing material.
And we got a bucket and all that stuff.
Sorts of stuff.
And we were at his house at about 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. We were there for maybe a half an hour, and we turned around and we drove home. So it's in the background. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's big.
It's amazing.
It's the only one. I don't know. Nobody else has one.
Because
nobody has one.
The normal people who would know about these things don't have one, haven't seen one, don't know anybody who might have one. So.
And there is one person that knows of it. And he knows that there is one in existence, but I think he's thinking of this one. So
this is cool.
This is it. So it's, as far as we know, we have all 6. I don't think there are any more.
Although on the way back, we were thinking there's one more that would make sense.
Sort of makes sense.
But nobody's ever mentioned it, so we're not going to mention it. But
we've seen all of the regular one. Now this one's painted, but all the regular ones. We've seen those time and time again.
Yeah.
We've probably seen at least 2 of each of those.
But it was really reminded me. I kept saying this is like old school Brian and Lisa from back in the early days when on Father's Day we drove to Rockford. We think it's Rockford, Illinois, with a U-Haul trailer to get 2 of our Parker 6-foot Parker cases.
Easter weekend, we drove to Dallas to buy a collection.
Down and back in 44 hours.
That hurt. That hurt.
Right after we went down to get the collection, we also stopped at the outlet mall. It was when iPads first came out, and we were trying to get an iPad. We stopped at like 3 Apple stores.
Nobody had one.
A couple Best Buys, and
well, we forgot our phone charger.
Yeah, we had to stop at Best Buy.
So we drove down without a phone charger.
And Brian is, taking a box at a time, bringing it into the front seat, and like, oh my God, look at this. And I'm like, driving. And he's like, oh, check this out. Dallas traffic. Oh my God. Stop it.
So, anyway.
But it just was one of those impulsive things we haven't done in a long time. We also remembered why we stopped doing overnights.
Yeah, we drove straight through. We didn't.
Straight through. This car, I don't think the seats are quite as comfortable as the SUVs we used to take to shows, and I don't want to do that again.
It was necessary. There was no other way to get it. There really was no other way to get it.
We made fun.
Yeah, it was a good trip. Good trip.
And at like 5 a.m, when random things hit you and you start Googling random things, we had a good time.
We learned a lot.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's the news. If you come visit the store, it's literally in the back, and you won't see another one. I pretty much guarantee you won't see another one. And
crazy.
I thought it was shorter than the other ones, but apparently it's taller and wider. But it's got Santa Claus.
And the only one painted.
Peeking out behind the Christmas tree, and then mom's looking at her pen set. And
some of it is faded. Some of the paint is faded. So we're thinking maybe it was in a window display.
Could have been.
But even how the previous owner got it was a fun story. So, to be able to hear that and combine it with our crazy down and back road trip just makes it even all that more special.
Worked out.
So it's pretty crazy.
Next up.
All right, Hobonichi. We actually got our massive delivery early.
It came early. And that's only happened one other time.
Yeah. And so
They shipped it late and it arrived early.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how that happened, but we actually got it early. Managed to label everything. Every time we've been doing this for several years now, and so every time we learn something and improve our efficiency, and started to ship everything out on Friday
right away.
September
Yeah.
1st,
Yeah.
and just kept shipping all weekend. We did take Sunday off because we were gone. Brian and I did come in for several hours on Monday, shipped out another 70 packages. So I think we're caught
right
up.
now. I think we're pretty much caught
I'm
up.
exhausted.
Yeah. So
But I do need to apologize to Brian. And I know that doesn't happen very often. So a public
please let this tape make it live.
public apology.
Justin's gonna call me later. Say, I'm sorry, man. The
didn't work.
SD card was bad.
So every year I tease Brian and I'm like, just get the Techo. You already have this, that, and everything else cover. You've got 3.
I think I have 3 covers. Yeah.
You really wanted the mint cappuccino one year.
Yeah, that's a good,
and you
great
really
cover.
liked this one.
Yeah.
And do you really need another one? Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
You do.
And so those of you who didn't buy one, they're really damn
There's some good ones. There's some
cute
good
and
ones this year. I
pretty.
told you there were some nice
I know.
ones. I told you.
So, I took a couple out just to show you because as good as our photography is, sometimes you really just can't tell for sure. This is the leather water green. This is gorgeous.
Really, really pretty.
It's just a beautiful, soft sage green. Just absolutely beautiful. I love the little pocket on the outside. That's kind of cool. Spots inside. All the leather ones are beautiful. I like the slightly pebbled, but this green.
It's a little bit softer.
It also does come in the A5, which I may have to get just because
You have
it's
an A5
gorgeous.
in the blue, don't you? And what are you using that for? Mrs.
I have a
Anderson?
notebook in there.
You have a
I'm going to
notebook,
put
okay.
something in there because last year I got the Celeste blue, I think.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous. You want this.
Yeah.
Another one is the Mare. Again, bright. This one zips all the way around. Very cool. Pocket in the front. But these are cool.
Place for credit cards.
Place for credit cards. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But
What, credit cards?
yes, place for credit cards
Okay.
or index cards.
And it should be mentioned this year that this is the first year that Hobonichi, and we've mentioned this before, that only is selling
Covers separately.
covers separately. So when the orders started coming in Thursday night, I actually was a little terrified that people didn't read the description and were thinking it was going to be a set. So I ended up emailing dozens of people
Yeah.
Thursday, it was 4 in the morning, because I'm like, I just want to make sure. And interestingly enough, only 2 people didn't know that the Techo
Right.
didn't come with the cover, and they were buying a cover for something else.
Right.
So you don't have to get a Hobonichi to get one of these great
Right.
covers. You know, if you have an
An A5.
A6,
A6 or an
or
A5.
A5,
Yep.
you know, they very well might fit inside.
Yep. This one, the Linton, really pretty. It's hard to see.
How do you pronounce that one?
I don't know.
It
It looks like vacation, but it's
looks like vacancies.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And we mentioned it's got little pom-poms, but they're actually little tiny pom-poms.
Little
It's
tiny
so
pom-poms?
cute.
Okay.
And then bright leather. How can that not just cheer you up every day when you flip open your planner?
So is that the one you want?
No.
All right. Next.
Next.
All right.
I grabbed the A5 size of the green Voluto.
Bluto. Yeah, that's nice.
That's
Nice, a
beautiful.
little bit of a pattern. Comes with a little free silica gel for your whatever.
But just really, really beautifully done, as they do every year. A little pocket in the front. You can put extra stuff. But I just grabbed a couple of these to kind of tempt you and tease you. But yeah, you really do.
So much so that you got a new.
we have something probably nobody else has this year. We have a couple of the Weeks cover Liberty fabric
Called
in
vintage?
the Maya pattern.
The Maya pattern.
Scored these. We've got 2 others. I kept one. Another thing you can do, and I know that I've mentioned this occasionally, look, there's a check.
Oh my God.
I use the Weeks cover
Jeez.
as a wallet.
Yeah.
And I had one that I've used for years. It started to get a little ragged. I could still use it, but
Yeah.
then I saw this and fell in love. But one thing to consider is if you're looking for a pretty wallet,
Yeah, the
check
Weeks-
out the
the Weeks
Weeks
covers,
covers.
yeah.
It's perfect.
There's only a couple, but
There are only a couple, so just to show you, it will hold, it's bigger than a dollar bill. I hate wallets that actually don't hold a dollar
Yeah, yeah.
flat.
how much money you got in there? We going to lunch today? What do you got there?
It's like
you
I
got
have
$2 in there? Oh,
I don't carry cash. But it's got even
Zipper
a zipper
pocket?
pocket for my change.
Yeah.
It holds a ton of credit cards. Don't be looking at those.
well,
Most of them are work related.
Okay.
I also keep like an extra little thing that holds personal credit cards. I've got all sorts of other stuff. I took it out this morning, have the Hobonichi Weeks memo pads in
pads,
here. Those are perfect because they're so thin. Brian won't let me write down all my passwords, but I wish I could and keep that in there. But consider that. This is just beautiful and perfect
Yeah.
as a wallet. So check out the Weeks covers for that. I've used my wallet for 3 or 4 years, and it's only now just starting to show wear. In fact, I was in Chicago, and a woman took out her wallet,
To the same one.
which was the exact same one I had.
The Liberty
And so I
fabric, yeah.
was like, oh my God, I ran over, got my wallet, and we were twinsies. So that was kind of fun. Justin's looking at me. Yes, I did get all excited about that. Couple other things to consider. Every
Give me
year
this one.
they have adorable
Cats.
designs.
That's all I got to say. Cats and me.
The one called Tiny Dragon is actually seahorses. These are just damn cute. So these are the regular size
Yeah.
Weeks.
They call these the bow and tie. The
Yes.
bow and tie every year is,
It's like
is cute. It's really super cute.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a fabric.
The other thing is the Weeks Mega. If you're not sure that the Weeks has enough space for you, the Weeks Mega has a lot more. Let's see if I can do this. It's hard to really show it, but it's definitely fatter. It's got
Sticker,
many,
yeah.
many more graph pages in the back. So that's really helpful. An additional 217 gridded memo pages in the back. So
Great.
consider those. And
They come in lots of fun colors.
fun colors that'll be hard to lose in your messenger bag. Lots of other colors too, but
Did I mention cats? Cats. Lots of cats.
I know. So
So you can pick your cat out. Because, they have blue cats and burgundy cats. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I don't know
but-
about that, but they're cute. They're adorable.
So what are you going to end up with?
I don't know
Because
because
I've totally changed my mind.
what I really want
Oh.
doesn't exist.
You want to cover?
I want a cat cover
I know.
to put a day free in. That would be, for me, perfect.
The day free is a cool option too. I didn't bring one of those. Monthly calendars and then just a bunch of blank pages to
Yeah.
keep track of things.
Yeah. 'Cause that's what
Really
I want.
Looking at the Han.
But the Han, yeah, you got the A5s, A6s coming in a couple months. So
You have the A5 now, and the A6
That's correct.
Hans are coming in a couple months.
yeah. But they have a cat,
And the Tiny
the
Dragon, and a couple others. Yeah.
so
And
if
then-
you want a hardcover,
Yeah, it's cool.
it's
It's
pretty
nice. It's really nice.
So.
And then the 5 years, I really need to get into journaling.
but you don't need to commit. This is like 3 sentences.
I know.
Can you do 3 sentences?
And they come with great covers. That red leather's beautiful, the natural. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
All right,
All right,
so
all right.
there
We're
goes
moving.
all our profit from Hobonichi goes to me.
All right.
All right. Anyway, the other thing, if you ordered anything Hobonichi from us, check your box for a postcard. All I
All
need
right.
to say.
Very good.
Now we're going to get into
So
more
also,
fun stuff.
also happened on Hobonichi Day.
Yeah.
Sailors, which is now the third annual, I think this is the third
Yes.
annual, Don't Miss the Boat Sale. So what this is essentially, these are discontinued models from the Sailor lineup. They're done, they don't make them anymore. They've been slated for
When they're sold out,
removal.
they're done.
And so there's a huge, now this year there's a huge list. It's literally 3 pages long of pens
Well, because a few of them are things left over from last
from
year.
last year. Yeah, like the key line.
Yep.
I can't believe anybody has some of these left, but I think we might actually be out of the key line. But I've got a couple examples here just to give you an idea. And these change every day. So the price on these are 40% off MSRP. Yeah, normally Sailor's maximum discount is 20% off. So they only have the sale. They've had it the last 3 years on September 1st.
For the month of September.
For the month of September.
But these will not last. We've already shipped out a ton of these.
So this one is the 4 a.m. This is a cool one. I like this blue with the ruthenium trim. That's on the chopping block. The Trinity, which is black with the ruthenium.
Which one is the Loch Ness?
The Loch Ness is sold out. That's the
okay.
purple one. We've got the Too Hot Habanero in the Pro Gear Slim, and it's got the little pepper on the top. We've got this is the Storm Over the Ocean. We have this one available in all 3 sizes, including the King of Pen. And if you're thinking about getting a King of Pen, this is the time to get a King of Pen
It's a
because
great price.
40% off is unbelievable. Now, the nibs we have are the nibs we have. So thankfully on a King of Pen, there's only 2 options, so you got a 50% chance of getting it right. But in fact, I myself got I usually pick one pen out of the Don't Miss the Boat sale before it goes live. So I got one. These here are
These confuse me.
These are oldies but goodies. This Pro Gear Slim Transparents in orange and pink. There used to be a green. They used to be in full size.
Yep.
And they've been around forever. So those are finally going away. And then we have this one here, and there are others too. This is the Sunset Over the Ocean, part of that same series. Got the red finial on the sparkly blue body.
Yep.
The rhodium nib. There are others. We still have Sally left. There's a bunch.
Yes.
So if you're interested, we actually have a page, Don't Miss the Boat category. You can go and look, and everything is 40% off the MSRP.
Yeah. And it's much easier to shop that way because otherwise you're scrolling through pages and pages of Sailor.
So lots of Pro Gears, Pro Gear Slims, 1911 large, 1911 standard. You got till the end of the month and while supplies last. So while we're on the topic of Sailor, this was kind of a surprise.
Sorprende.
This pen was discontinued last year or earlier this year, and all of a sudden one showed up. I don't know how this stuff happens, but here it is. If you were interested in the Sailor Pro Gear Stellar Black Hole, this has got that kind of that mustard colored cap. It's got the bicolor gold rhodium gold nib.
Sparkly.
And sparkles. It's actually a very handsome looking pen.
Handsome. I like that.
We have one. We have this one here. It is on the website. This one has an extra fine nib. I do believe we have other nibs available, so if extra fine is not your jam, send us a message, give us a call, and we'll see if we've got other options for you. But one left, and while it is a discontinued pen, it is not included in the Don't Miss the Boat sale. So
right.
There's one left. If you were looking for that one, there it is. We've got some vintage pens we're going to talk about. So first thing I want to talk about is last week we mentioned that we're getting a big consignment collection, and it actually came in the afternoon of filming, and so I wanted to highlight, and some of these are going to be in the vintage mailer that is coming out on September 15th. That's Friday, September 15th.
Which is mid-month, which is kind of fun.
Which is mid-month, which is kind of fun, and we haven't had a vintage mailer in several months, so now it's time. This is the guy right here. So a couple people called, a couple people asked. It's still here. It is the Mont Blanc Hemingway. And it comes complete with the original box.
Which is an amazing shape.
It is a
Often
really
the
good.
boxes are not.
I hate opening these boxes because they're just designed so poorly. But it's in excellent shape. It comes with the original, the plastic owner's card. It comes with the warranty, the booklet. It comes with a letter and an envelope from Mont Blanc,
Which is cool.
to the original owner, telling him he can send this in. Yeah, right. Every year for free inspection and tuning.
I've never seen that.
I've never
before.
seen that before. Now this was inked. I did clean it. It is in good working order. Fine nib. It's the Hemingway 1993, I believe. The first Mont Blanc Writer Series limited edition. They're not impossible to find. This one's really nice. Really nice. So we do have this available. It is currently not on the website. If you're interested, send us an email, give us a call. Otherwise, it will be available on the vintage mailer on the 15th. So we've got a couple of other pens too that I just want to kind of highlight. We're going to have, and some of these are part of the of that consignment collection. There will be some other vintage pens, of course. Some new ones that are coming through. If you're interested in vintage Parker dual fold pencils, we have a lot. How about a Mandarin? I bet you don't have one of those. How about that? Some really nice black and pearl, the deluxe. Really, really great colors. Of course, we've got orange, we've got jade, we've got black, we've got some pastel noirs.
Ooh, show the pink one. I like that one.
That one there, that's one of the petite pastels. It's also a Naples blue, if we want to do the
proper name,
the Floridian thing. Also, there's going to be a couple Parker 75s. These are great pens. Cartridge converters. Nice one in red lacquer.
which is more like a burgundy.
It's more like a burgundy, yeah. Plenty of Parker 75 matching pencils.
What else you got in there? Oh yeah.
I've got this is really pretty cool. A 75 Ciselé, but in vermeil. Most of the time you see these in sterling, and of course vermeil is gold plated over sterling. So I have a fountain pen and actually the matching ballpoint. So I have a set. They're not they're available separately, but in vermeil. In fact, I thought it was just tarnished, and I decided I wasn't going to polish it too much because I didn't want that plating coming off.
Well, and you prefer your pens unpolished for your own personal pens.
Yeah, my personal pens
I
are
like them
unpolished.
shiny.
But so we've got a vermeil 75 Ciselé.
And some fun things.
We've got some. This one actually is kind of a Franken pen, but it actually looks great. This is a Parker dual fold Centennial. We've got two dual fold Centennials. This one is a sterling silver barrel. The correct configuration would be also a sterling silver cap, but who knows what happened. But you're looking for a great user, really cool nib. So we got a couple of those. A couple of modern. These are thrown in for
fun.
For fun. An R800 rollerball Pelican. So 800 size in the rollerball. Also have the matching 800 size ballpoint. And I will just pick one more pen out of the next, couple more pens out of the next case.
Well, there's a 149.
This is great. This is not just any 149. This is a really great 149. This is a late 1960s, 65 to 69 149. Everything lines up. Everything is perfect. The imprint, it's got the correct feed. It's got the correct nib. It's got the one-piece barrel. It has the plastic filling unit with the press fit filling unit instead of the threaded unit. 1965 to 1969. Really great celluloid. So if you're looking for an older 149, there it is.
Let me see this one.
That one is sterling silver Douay mechanical pencil.
Oh, I keep forgetting
it's a mechanical pencil.
That's cool.
But if you want, it's twist. And if you're looking for a mechanical pencil, a Douay, to add to your collection, that's the one.
That's pretty.
And last but not least,
that's funky.
Mont Blanc Carrera. So these are pretty cool. These were kind of low-tier pens, steel nib, a cartridge converter, but a neat cap, neat color. It's just kind of a fun, inexpensive malt block. So we have those. We'll have lots of
assorted other
things. That's a more mechanical pencil. Quite a few pencils.
Yeah.
These are all precursors to the rest of the consignment lot, which is going to be pretty much all vintage 1926 to 29 Parker dual folds. Seniors, juniors, lady dual folds.
Some cool
lots
stuff.
of great stuff. All good users. So that's Vintage Mailer, Friday, September 15th. If you're not signed up for the mailing list, it's on the bottom of every page. And it'll be roughly around 9 a.m. on that Friday, September 15th.
What do you call a fish doctor? A sturgeon.
Schaefer 100s in some new colors.
New colors.
And
We
I
haven't
gotta
had new
tell
colors
ya,
in a long time.
No, I like these.
This is great.
Yeah.
We're all reaching for both reaching for the same one.
Coffee brown.
Coffee brown with the gold trim.
This is a really great color. It is not metallic like the Lamy Studio in the dark brown. It's just a really gorgeous, shiny lacquer.
Yeah, glossy
Really,
dark brown
really
lacquer,
pretty.
shiny gold plated trim.
The gold-plated trim really does offset it nicely.
Also a very handsome pen. I'll use handsome twice in the podcast. It's
Usually you just call our cat handsome.
yes, this is a good looking pen. So
Yes.
then there's also the gold. So this is shiny gold available. I mean that's some bling right there.
Gold-plated, not solid gold.
Not solid gold. And these are really good nibs. So these are steel nibs, gold plated, of course, for the coffee and the gold. Really nice looking pen.
And then the satin blue.
That's a little different.
This is fun. Blue trim.
Pull.
I know. It's brand new. It won't pull. This one's the roller ball.
Got the ballpoint and
Just a great color.
yeah,
I'm a
it's
big
little
fan
bit,
of
little
anything
bit different.
blue.
Yep. So satin blue, rollerball and ballpoint, the coffee brown and the gold are available in fountain pen, rollerball, and ballpoint. So really nice. This brown is really very nice looking. Very good choice of color. Glad they went with something nice.
Christmas presents. Christmas is coming up.
You probably know more about this than I do. Retro 51.
Retro 51. This is the new Cleopatra. This is really cool.
Okay. And tell us about that.
I don't know.
It's black. It has
Black
gold.
with gold. They honestly just came in. Really pretty. It's a very interesting design. And then the Pan Am Clipper, which is a
Now that's got like the little rivets and stuff.
yeah.
It's like the
that
plane,
feels
the old
cool.
Pan Am
Yeah.
plane from the 70s, 60s.
So John, we've got your pen. Just really fun. I do like that they're coming out with some fun new things. The other third one that didn't arrive is the Owl Rescue. So if you're still waiting on that, so are we. Sign up for back in stock.
It is a regular edition pen, so
It is. It's just they were out.
It'll get here when it gets
Yeah.
here. So
But those are fun. What else is just in?
just in also the Lamy Safari cartridge gift set. So they mix these up every year. I like these a lot. I think they're perfect gifts if you have someone on your Christmas list. And we got to start thinking about that because it's 100 and some days away.
13, I think Eric said.
That was the other day, right? And I like these a lot better than some of the other offerings they've had in the past because when you give this as a gift, you've given the giver an assortment of colors.
The recipient.
The recipient.
Yeah,
Yes,
sorry.
the recipient. An assortment of colors that they can put in their pen. So
It comes with one each of, comes with black, blue, blue-black, green, purple, red, turquoise, and another blue.
and another blue, yeah.
In the previous versions, there was a mango thrown in.
Yeah, and then of
so
course there is
this
one,
time,
also one in a blue that's always in the pen. So
yeah,
you
you get
get
9 cartridges. That's pretty cool.
But it gives the recipient something fun to play with.
And if you're thinking about giving a fountain pen to somebody, you're trying to convert somebody, this is totally the way to go because you give them a pen, they get 9 cartridges, they don't have to deal with bottled ink right away, they've got everything they need, and
it's a cute box.
Lamy, it is. These wrap really well. And Lamys are great pens.
Yep. So those are available. We also have those available in the Vista and in the charcoal, extra fine, medium.
Yep.
What do you call a potato wearing glasses? A spectator.
We had a contest.
We had a contest. What a surprise. What is your favorite holiday and why?
What did I say? Did I say anything in particular?
Any day with me is a...
It's a holiday, absolutely. Holy cow.
Justin's rolling his eyes behind the camera. What did you say?
I probably said that.
Or Christmas or Thanksgiving when we have the whole family together.
Rich Johnson says, great episode. Happy Hobonichi Day. I am excited to hopefully order my first one through y'all tonight. Fingers crossed. My favorite holiday is Veterans Day because I get to eat for free at a lot of places.
Nice.
Thank you for your service.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Lisa Rodwan. Hey, Lisa. We got to...
Oh, am I
chat.
reading this?
No, I am,
okay.
but I got to chat with Lisa at the pen party.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Thanks for being a happy pause in my Thursdays. Favorite holiday is Thanksgiving. Get to spend time with family and friends, eat well, and no expectations for gifting. That's true. Just the pumpkin pie. It's really a stress-free gathering.
I do like Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Everybody
You
does
get the
together.
kids.
Now the kids are all kind of in the same area, so.
Yeah. So that's
Works out.
easier.
Phil Naughton says, favorite holiday, Halloween and All Saints Day. And they're calling in right now.
Yeah.
I've been preparing for Halloween since early July.
Oh my God.
Some stores beat me to the preparing beginning, I've noticed. And there are people out in
our
Appleton.
neighborhood.
In our neighborhood that have Halloween stuff up already.
Oh, like that on...
There's that one place that's got that like 15-foot tall skeleton.
Oh, yeah, on
15,
College
20?
Ave. It's crazy.
It's nuts. She
fun.
won't let me get one. I don't understand why.
No.
With a big pen, maybe?
No.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
No. Jennifer C. says, Army Hearties. If you couldn't tell, my favorite holiday is September 19th, Talk Like a Pirate Day. That's a first.
Do you know what a pirate's favorite place to go eat lunch is?
Arby's.
I work at a school and dress up like a pirate, make the kiddos walk the plank, paper taped to the floor, and hand out treasure chocolate coins. It's the best. My coworkers just roll their eyes at me like I did. But hey, I'm taking fun where I can find it. That's awesome.
Great. Tim Chi says, well, Brian, I think you are remotely funny. Just kidding, you're very funny. Favorite holiday is New Year's Day, new beginnings, anything is possible with a new year ahead. And I'm going to bet maybe you do a little planning with the Hobonichi.
Yes.
Well, that would be the day you do it.
That would, yeah. Actually, before then, but yeah.
Well, I'm a procrastinator.
You are. Mr. Cat says, Hobonichi Day is my favorite holiday, or at least it should be a holiday. Yes, it should be a holiday.
Cats and me.
Yes.
Terry McCormick says, my favorite holiday is Memorial Day. This holiday kicks off the first weekend of summer. Summer events start this weekend. I live in New York City, so the Navy, soldiers, and the ships come to the city.
Yes.
The best reason is that it is either my birthday or the start of my birthday weekend. So,
Oh, very cool.
very cool.
Summer Pearl says, my favorite holiday is July 4th. It's celebrated outdoors during my favorite season. No gift buying is required, and who doesn't love barbecue?
I know, right? July 4th. Isn't that a pen gift giving day?
No,
No?
I don't think so.
Thought it
I'm
was.
going to have to write that down in my hobo once I decide which ones I want this year.
We have a winner, Sally Atkinson. Congratulations. Winner comment, great video today. My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving, when family reconnects to share time together. My favorite memory is 1981, listening to my grandmother and her sister arguing about the amount of sage to add to the dressing. Wow. Now I look forward to seeing friends and family and watching grandchildren becoming adults. Whew, where does the time go? Congratulations, Sally. Write to Eric at AndersonPens.com. He'll take care of getting that credit to your Anderson Pens account.
Cool.
And
We have a new contest
in light
survey.
of our recent impromptu road trip,
And just for the record, going down to Little Rock and back was not our longest. It was not the only time we've ever done a down and back. But what has been your longest road trip, either in time or in distance? Let us know in the comments section.
I think ours probably going to be L.A. or San Francisco. I think was
San Francisco
a little bit
was
longer.
a hair longer.
But we did L.A. nonstop. A couple times
we did.
Years, we did it nonstop.
And then the last time we did LA, we were talking about when we were in the car, like when's the last time we took a road trip together? And it was LA, the trip to LA and back in 2019.
And the trip back took
an extra 2 days because of terrible weather. We ended up stopping 3 extra times.
I think that one day we didn't get much more than 150 miles.
We didn't. We had a really bad detour just trying to get to Reno, and then there was this massive snowstorm, and then we ended up
it was another snowstorm
in Grand Junction, got through the mountains and had to stop, got to like middle of Nebraska and had to stop. We just wanted to get home.
Yeah, it took forever to get home. Yeah. So, let us know in the comments section.
Your longest road trip in time or distance.
One commenter will be chosen at random to win a $20 credit on his or her Anderson Pens account. A new Platinum 3776, the Sands of Komodo. The Platinum 3776 Sands of Komodo fountain pen features a light blue transparent body and cap accented by rose gold plated trim. This is a very good looking pen. Yeah. Uses, of course, a 14 karat gold nib. It's available will be available in fine or medium. The pen fills via the included proprietary platinum converter for use with bottled ink, or of course you can use platinum cartridges as well. And it is inspired by the pristine pink beaches and tropical blue waters of the Komodo Islands in Indonesia. So that is coming soon. We've actually known about this for quite a long time. Platinum likes to give us
I hate it
6 months notice on something and then you forget about it.
We get the sell sheet and then you put it on the website, you have to hide it, and then we kind of forget about it, and then and you can't talk about it. And then months and months and months rolls by, and then it pops up in the calendar that says, oh, you can talk about it on X date. Like, oh my God, I totally forgot.
Yeah, it was forever ago. Yeah. But anyway, that is coming soon.
Really pretty pen.
It's a good looking pen, and if you've acquired any of the other special edition Platinums, this one kind of fits in with that. That kind
really pretty. I'm excited to see it.
That collection. So, I think that's it. You got anything else?
I'm still recovering.
Yeah. You need another day would be good.
Yeah.
Well, that's it then. Thanks for joining us. Tune in next week for more talk about pens, ink, and paper.
Check us out on social media as Anderson Pens, and please like this video and subscribe to our channel.